Niall, Vinny and Mary in the morning.
Beat Breakfast.
Right, so you're in a big pop band, multi-selling, number ones. As if you don't have enough on your hands, what do you go and do, Vincent Bradley?
I don't know. Cook food or something?
Cook food, well done. You start your own Good Mood Food blog and get a book out there just to make yourself even busier than ever. And I am, of course, talking Donald Skehan from Industry, who's on the line with us this morning. Donald, good morning.
Good morning, how are you?
Are you a glutton for punishment or what? I mean, you must have a lot on your plate. Do you like the pun there?
Yeah, well, I mean, we have to eat, you know. You have to keep yourself full.
Come here, the press release says Ireland's answer to Jamie Oliver. That must be a little bit of pressure on you, in fairness.
I know, yeah. They said that to me about a few weeks ago, and I was like, oh my God, these are big boots to fill.
Yeah, you'll have to go on campaigns for school food and all that kind of stuff.
I know, I have to get very political.
Do you have a little scooter as well?
Sorry?
Do you have a little scooter like Jamie Oliver used to?
No, but I have a Skoda.
Oh, well, it's close enough.
Donald, sorry, I was going to ask, when did it all start? I mean, have you been cooking since you were tiny? Because in fairness, you're only a young chap yourself.
Yeah, well, I'm 23, but I've been cooking since a young age. I kind of grew up around food. My mum and dad own a fruit and vegetable distribution company called Fresh Cut Food Services, and they're based in Dublin. But my mum was always kind of pushing me into doing a bit of cooking, and probably just for me to make the dinner for her, you know. But she always had cookbooks around the house, and I ended up reading them, and that's really, I mean, I learned by osmosis and basically just picked it up from watching, and that's how it started. But definitely, I mean, I think that's the best way especially for kids to learn how to cook, is to actually get into the kitchen with their parents or whoever wants to teach them, and just get cooking.
Yeah. The blog was the kind of starting point for all this, wasn't it? And it got pretty good press when you started the Good Mood Food blog.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I started that in 2007, and like within 6 months, I was already onto Mercier, who's my publishing company, and they were all set to go with a book. So I mean, it was brilliant, and how fast it moved. But literally, the blog's kind of taken off really huge in the last few months, and it's been getting like over 1,000 hits a day. So that's big for me. That's big news.
Yeah.
but it's really taken off. But it's a great way to kind of get instant reaction from the readers, so it's a really great way to interact.
So what's big in the culinary world at the moment?
What's hot at the moment?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? I every time I go somewhere, everyone asks for the cupcakes.
Yeah.
Right. I've these cupcakes on the blog, and you know, I try and emphasise, you know, healthy eating and all this, but literally any time I'm asked to get something or to bake something, it's these cupcakes, and they're not too bad for you, but you know, in moderation.
Yeah,
but the recipe's up on the blog if you want to have to check it out.
Sure, it's the first thing we all learn to cook, really, isn't it?
Well, that's it. Fairy cakes. It was no cupcakes in our day. It was all fairy cakes.
We just called them buns.
Buns, exactly.
Yeah, I still haven't really progressed past, you know, you buy the packet, you make the buns, and you stick the Disney character eating paper on top. That's where I'm at, Donald.
Right. So we'd have a bit of work with you. So.
Well, I was going to ask that. I mean, in terms of the level people are at, could a real novice get some use out of the book, or would they be lost?
Absolutely. I mean, when I wrote the book, I wanted to kind of write for people, like a lot of people around my age certainly haven't been in the kitchen before, and there is a whole generation of Irish people who haven't kind of ventured into the kitchen. And essentially, when I wrote the book, I wanted the recipes to be simple, and I wanted them to be easy for everyone to be able to have a go at. And so there's recipes in there that's slow cooking, but there are recipes in there that will take literally 20 minutes. And my emphasis on things is that you have to have a prepared kitchen, because you know yourself, if you go into the kitchen and there's nothing there, you'll end up eating crap. Go in, be prepared, have your ingredients in the house, and literally that's the best way to eat healthy.
Okay. You take all the photographs yourself for the book?
I do. Actually, for the book, a lovely photographer called Jocasta Clark took about 30 of the photographs. Okay. And my friend, who I've been posing in front of for years, she took some of the outdoorsy stuff, out shopping and stuff. Her name's Aoife Nathan, so they worked hard with me on the project. Okay.
Now, it's funny, we were talking beforehand, before the interview, about your song. Is there turkey recipes in the book, by any chance? Is there many of them?
You know that you're the first person to ask this. I steered away from actually no, there's turkey mince. Okay. There's turkey mince.
Let that be a warning, etc. Come here, exactly. Before we let you go, we've got to mention very briefly Industry. I've seen the new video, very impressive, very swish, I have to say. It's for In Your Arms.
very cold. That's my memories of that recording that video. It was absolutely freezing. We were in a Swedish castle, and let me just say there was no heat, and it was freezing the whole day from start to finish.
Okay, and you still have to wear your kind of, regular stage gear, so that there was no furry jackets or anything like that.
No. I remember they were running on with big jackets for the girls, and poor me and Lee were left hanging in the cold.
When is the single out?
The single is out on the 13th of November, and you can check out all the information on industryofficial.com. And if you want to check any of the recipes and stuff, and actually, do you know what? We have the book launch is on Wednesday in Dubray Books on Grafton Street at 6:30. So anyone who wants to get books signed or come down and meet me and say hello, it's down in Dubray Books at 6:30 Grafton Street. And do you know what? If you're looking for any more information, it's on thegoodmoodfoodblog.com.
Very good. And the book is in the shelves, in the shops on the shelves now.
It certainly is. I was actually down in Eason's putting more of them out the other day, but they actually clean them up after you do that. So
okay.
It's not worth it.
You don't go. I heard of a music act right before. Between you and me and the wall. I won't name this person because they're local, but who went into Virgin Records on Henry Street when they were there at the time to ask the guy behind the counter, how many have I sold this week? Which I thought, you don't want to be doing that really now, in fairness.
Yeah, no, definitely not the coolest.
No. All right, well, listen, good luck with the book, good luck with the launch, and good luck with the single. No doubt you'll be busy, and hopefully we'll see you down here soon with the band, maybe to form the new single. Thanks a million, Donald.
Thanks a million. See you later.
Bye.
Beat breakfast. The only way to survive early mornings.